girl Des coming to you today to go ahead and bring y'all Real Housewives of Atlanta season 12 episode 2. So my fault for the tardiness, y'all. This week has just been but nonetheless, here I am, better late than never. Okay. Alright, so if y'all noticed, Nene had her little intro, a little tagline, whatever the hell they call it. When I had saw it, I was just like, oh, okay, so Nene is going to be in this episode. But no, she was not in the episode. She was definitely suspended because why the hell would they not have Nene in there? You know how they do. She'll probably come in at the tail end of episode 3 and then she'll be on there episode 4 and so forth. So we'll see. But nonetheless, the episode starts off with Cynthia and Kandi waiting for Porsha. They about to get some drinks so they can talk about what the hell went down at the OLG. Kandi says, you know, how she wished that Kenya wouldn't have said anything. But at the end of the day, sis, y'all shouldn't have said anything at the goddamn party. And once again, I'm not necessarily mad at Kenya for why she said what she said because Porsha giving her some tea as well. So... But anyway, Porsha, you know, comes up and she's talking about how she's not feeling like herself. She's dressed regular. Child, real quick, did Kandi say something about not having enough room for her baby in her fucking mansion that has a guest house? Did she? I'm not even about to even entertain that. But I was just like, I know that's not what I heard. But nonetheless, Cynthia and Kandi want to know what the hell going on because it didn't hit the blogs. Everybody didn't saw the blogs. So what's happening? They, you know, like, you know, how y'all working on it, how y'all doing the single parent thing. And it's like the two motherfuckers who used to be single mothers literally are talking to her about what to do. But of course, it makes good TV. So I guess, but she just says Dennis is out the house, you know, she's not herself. They want to know the nitty gritty. They kind of want her to answer some questions about the bestiality. It was like, I mean, what else, you know, was going on type shit. And it's just like, now y'all know damn well Porsha wouldn't fucking say yes, even if it was the case on camera in front of millions of people, that yes, her fucking baby father is into bestiality. Like, I was just like, come on now. Next, Eva over there at the radio station getting ready. Remember, she's filling in for Porsha. Now it's extended maternity leave. And Eva's pregnant. So honestly, she's fucking over it. While she's getting her makeup done, Mother calls her, a.k.a. Cynthia. And at first, my dumb ass really thought it was her mama. But nonetheless, they talking about Eva still working at the job and how she's sick of it. Speaking of Porsha, Cynthia tells her that Porsha told Kenya what she said about not wanting to bring her kids to the party and shit. And so Eva, like, goes off. And I'm like, you said it. And you're on TV. Like, I don't get this. And I don't get her being mad because, like, she was obviously mad because she, like, went the fuck off. Then she said something about nappy-headed, and I'm just like, wait a minute. What's annoying about Eva is that she talks all her shit, and when confronted, she looking around like a deer stuck in motherfucking headlights and not knowing why somebody is confronting her. She is constantly backpedaling, and I'm like, sis, make it make sense. Say what you mean what you say. She going off, literally for no reason, saying people need to stay out of her business. And it's just like, sis, you said it. You said this. You could have just said, my kid's not feeling well, or they just at the house, or whatever. You was the one who got into detail and said how you didn't want to be there because of Kenya's basically, you don't know what Kenya is bringing with her energy and all that type of shit when you're the negative one. And then expect nobody ain't gonna say nothing. Now I even think she big Billy badass after her going off on Marlo and getting her ass together last season. But sis, just because you went off on Marlo, Kenya and Porsha, they not Marlo. They got the mouthpiece, especially Kenya, and I cannot wait. Oh, I cannot wait. I probably didn't catch it, but did Eva say that PJ was Dennis with the bow? And granted, you know what I'm saying, jeans are jeans. I know I be telling people that your child looks just like her daddy. And that's not a fucking diss, especially when it's a girl. Girls are always a cuter version of their daddies, okay? But at the end of the day, why did she say that? Like, if she said that in that moment, can that not be perceived as shade? Hell, you shading the fuck out of her already. So why are you saying anything about the child? Next, Kenya FaceTiming with Mark. Okay, this fucking scene was so cringeworthy. Wow. This is sad. I felt so bad for her because this nigga's being a fucking asshole. She's still trying to laugh it off. She talking to him. He's still trying to ask questions and talk. This nigga was like basically on some, I don't want to look at you. Where's my baby? Like, I'm tired of seeing you type of shit. Like, Kenya, you can't be going through this shit, bro. Did y'all ever see that live Kenya had put, I believe it was on Instagram, and she's in a car with Mark or whatever and her manager. They're just talking, and then Mark was evidently motherfucking annoyed and aggravated, but they were shading each other like a motherfucker, but you can tell that Mark was motherfucking aggravated. And even the manager was just like, okay, play nice or get off live and shit like that. Like, this is the norm. So this is just crazy. But shit, I don't even know if I even want to see this. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's embarrassing. But, you know, have your storyline, sis, and that's cool. But it's just hard to see. But then this nigga had answered he'll see when it comes to visiting his wife and child when she asked him. I'm just like, we'll see. Boy, he's a dick. Then what really pissed me off was when he was saying how baby Brooklyn looked like a boy because of her hair, and he was like, don't put gel in her hair. And then Kenya was like, oh, you know I wouldn't put gel in her hair. I don't put nothing that's chemicals or whatever. She probably put like oils and stuff in her hair, talking about she looked like a boy. Like, how she look like a boy? I don't think so. Like, that's a baby. And you talking about she look like a boy. It was just, and you saying all this shit on camera. What the fuck do you say when you're not? Next, Noelle and Cynthia, they are in the car. I guess Cynthia picked her up from school. Cynthia talks to her about, you know, did she meet any cute guys there? And she was like, yeah, some. But I met some cute girls too. So then they talk about Noelle, not necessarily being put in a box to be like bisexual, but kind of like like sexually fluid. And it is a difference. I know some people are like, well, she's still in the box, but not really, because the boxes we're talking about is straight, lesbian, gay, and bisexual. And some people was like, oh, you know, Noelle is just in college. Everybody is gender fluid, sexual fluid. No, they're not. I have plenty of homegirls who have not experimented at all. Okay, and they don't have no desire to. We can stop dismissing people and what they want to label themselves as because of your experiences, just because you was ready to munch on carpet just to you know, see what's up and you were interested. That doesn't mean that everybody else is interested. But let's not blame it on college, okay? Now, Noelle always reading the fuck out of Cynthia. Remember when I told you had low self-esteem with Peter? I see how you and Mike Hill, whatever the hell. And basically, Noelle's just saying that she obviously sees that she's not going to settle and da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, I mean, I'm glad that she saw that and she came to that conclusion. But baby, I hope she continues with that mindset, because that's not a bad mindset to have. But I don't feel like Noelle really has been in that situation. But maybe she's not putting herself in that situation because she feels like she deserves better, which she does. So, I mean, go ahead with Noelle. Learn from your mama's mistakes. Learn from everybody's mistake. That's how you do it. Next, Marlo and Kandi, they meet up at this like trampoline jumping place. Kandi brings Ace. She goes in there, and here goes 3 of Marlo's nephews. 2 of them she has full time, and 1 of them she has from like 8 to 2, 8 to 3 because his mom is in school. Kandi was like, oh, okay, so you just keeping them for like a couple weeks? She was like, no, they're with me. The nephew had called Marlo and told him that their people was taking the mom away. And she was like, who, the cops? No, it was the mental hospital. She has like a bipolar schizophrenia. So Marlo took them in, and so they wouldn't be wardens of the state, and that's just very commendable. And this is something that we have been wanting from Marlo, because bitch, we get tired of you looking like a goddamn logo mannequin. Okay, we're tired. Shows a whole different light of her. And even Kandi was just saying she should come around the ladies more and just let them know who she is, because she's Nene's minion, and that's all they know her as. And that's basically what the fuck Kandi was saying. I forgot to say how Marlo told Kandi that she do be checking Nene, but she don't do it in front of the girls. She does it basically off camera. Don't think that she be all up on Nene's ass. She be checking her ass. So I'm like, okay, sis. They talking, and Kandi was saying how she thinks that her and Nene may be cool right now. She's not sure after the whole closet gate thing, but she was like, maybe now they are cool because Nene did reach out, which is good to hear. Next, Shamia goes to Porsha's house and brings her beautiful baby. That's her goddamn twin. It's just crazy how genes work to me. And Porsha tells her about the doctor's appointment she had with PJ and Dennis, and after the fact, you know, he came over and they Netflix and chill. And of course, we all knows what happened when you Netflix and chill. Now, I mean, we've all been there, sis. So do what you gotta do. Get your, get what you came there for. But then when the producer asked Porsha if she knew if she was pregnant or is she pregnant, and Porsha said she don't know. I was just like, oh, that's what we doing? What type of fucking sense would that make? Like, honey, get yours by any means. But really, to not know if you pregnant or not, meaning like what if you were to get pregnant and you still got all this shit? I don't know. Maybe I was the only person thinking. I was just like, that is crazy. But you grown, she grown. Do what you want to do, but be safe, sis. Like, don't put yourself in any more fucking heartache. We already know, of course, she's gonna get back with this nigga. And that's why it's hard to even watch these fucking scenes. Next, Cynthia and Kenya meets up at this metaphysical store so she can get things to protect her energy around Eva. You already know Kenya is gonna give us a show. A lot of people are saying that Kenya's being extra. But if anything, I feel like it's within reason. Eva did say this, but also we gotta think Kenya's gonna bring us the drama, and thank God, because if we wasn't talking about this, what would we be talking about in this is episode 2? I cannot wait for Eva to get dragged by Kenya and Porsha. Like, that is gonna be good, because we already know that basically Eva's gonna backpedal, because on Kandi Speak On It video, she was talking about what Evie was saying and was just telling us, y'all, remember what she said. That's all I'm gonna say. So this shit's about to come back. Cynthia was getting on my damn nerves in this episode, because she, or at least in this scene, well, no, the whole fucking episode actually, because here she is saying how she don't think that Eva meant it that way and didn't mean anything malicious. It was basically just taking up Eva's side, I feel like, without even trying to understand what Kenya was saying. So granted, Kenya did get a little loud, and Cynthia was just like, hold on now, wait a minute, I'm my baby Brooklyn. Like, check your tone. Kenya really wasn't just fucking with how Cynthia was having Eva's back. Girl, Eva's just a mess, and she brought all this shit to herself. Maybe because she know nobody want to hear about her not being able to find a house as a storyline, so she wanted to get that shit together. Who knows? Now, Kenya then shades Cynthia, talking about some, she hopes she doesn't pick her man like she picked her friends. Talking about her being all up on Eva's ass. And I believe, wasn't Kenya saying how, she kind of attaches herself with people? She did it with Nene. She did it with Kenya. Now she's doing it with Eva. Now this has got me thinking, especially seeing how Cynthia was calling Eva and, ooh, woo, 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 look at what's happening. That would make sense on what the fuck Nene was telling us last season about her being sneaky. Not necessarily saying that she was being sneaky when it came to her bringing Kenya to her party or anything, but even behind the scenes, like, because we seeing a lot of messy shit from Cynthia, so I'm just like, oh sis, let me find the fuck out. So Eva, Cynthia, and Kandi meet up at this dress shop. Child, at first they made it like it was a bridal shop, but it's double-sided. And I was just like, sis, I'm so glad, because I was about to really look at this shit. Like, I know Cynthia is not about to have us look at wedding dresses. But this may have been the time when they were there, and she posted it on Instagram, because remember, Mike had kind of fired her up about it. Like, why are you posting this on Instagram? So that's probably where that came from. But nonetheless, they looking for a dress for the gay pride or whatever. Oh yeah, Cynthia was gonna bring Noelle to the gay pride parade and something like that. While there, Cynthia tells Eva that Kenya felt some type of way about what she said and how Porsha was the one who told her. And Eva want to fuck off on Kenya, saying how she don't know her like that, or she don't even know her real eye color, this and that and the other. It was just going and going and going. Did Eva say the nappy-headed comment with Cynthia on the phone earlier that day? I think she did, because I damn sure know she ain't said that around Kandi. And it's just like, it. And if I am right on that, then Eva knows what the fuck she's doing, and she knows what it means to say nappy-headed like that in front of somebody. Cynthia versus Kandi, she knows which one to pick to say some nappy-headed shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? So Eva better be careful. Saying how people should mind their business, and how Porsha should worry about her C-section scar and all this other type of shit. And I'm just like, what? How Porsha shouldn't be talking about her, this and that and the other. Like, Porsha lied. Like, that's what you said, sis. And we on TV and we need some drama, and that's what you said. If that's not what you said, then, but that is what you said. So you mad at her for what? She just doesn't make any damn sense. You the one who fucking said it. You said it. And y'all are on TV. A whole TV show, a whole reality drama TV show. And you don't think somebody's gonna run back and tell the other person? Girl, you said it. And you the type to backpedal anyway. Evie's just annoying as fuck, because she's always doing the most. But she obviously is not the type to stand by what the fuck she said. So don't nobody want to see this from you, sis, because you about to backpedal and pussy pop. Shout out to Funky Dineva and do that. So next, Porsha on the phone with her sister Lauren as she's going to the therapist to meet up with Dennis to talk about their relationship. She's saying how she don't know what to talk about, and she doesn't know what to ask. She doesn't know where to start. And I feel like it's a pretty simple question, you know what I'm saying? Who were you talking to when I was pregnant with your child, and who did you smash? And who did you smash unprotected? I need to know all of that. I didn't know all of that. I feel like some easy ass questions. Maybe because I'm inquisitive. Maybe because I always want to know shit. But she was pregnant. Like, and granted, when somebody says, usually men, when a woman says, tell me the truth, be real, 9 times out of 10, we already know. We already know, or we already seen proof, and we just want you to admit to it. So it's a bitter fucking sweet thing for your ass. You either say yes and we still be mad, but you was honest, or you lie when it's already known. It's just a lot. But nonetheless, she goes to this shit. She's in there for like 35, 45 minutes, and she runs the fuck out. Of course, she finds out that Dennis, of course, wasn't faithful and cheated on her, slept with somebody while she was pregnant. So my whole thing is, sis, you just ran out of your therapy office to go home and talk to your sister and you just paid this woman. And therapy is expensive, okay? All right? Like, therapy, like, for, I think it's like $75 for me with my insurance. And after I meet my deductible, it's $25. But that's after I meet my deductible. Like, shit is expensive. And who knows how much her doctor is. So I'm just like, sis, what the fuck? And I just feel like her going and talking to Lauren at her house, like, and Lauren telling her how it's hard being a single mom or a single parent. Like, so what's the alternative? Like, I felt like Lauren was kind of telling Porsha to try it again with Dennis. And I'm like, you didn't put up with that shit. So why the fuck you want your sister Like, that shit didn't make any fucking sense to me. She obviously been through it before, because like, Porsha, used her as an example. It's just like, I see how you're doing it. You're doing this. Like, she's commending her, and then she's like, oh, no. Get back with the nigga. It's hard. Listen, I understand how that shit is hard. I see people do it every day. My mama has to do it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I get it. All right? Get it. But when you have resources like that, and you have a family behind you that'll help you out. Porsha has her mama. Porsha has her sister. Porsha has the money, you know what I'm saying, to get PJ in the best schools and all that. Okay? I'm just saying, it will be rough, but it would not, she can do it. Women do it all the time. So why even stoop so fucking low? And that's why I just cannot stand watching these fucking episodes and fucking Porsha crying with no tears. No tears, sis. I don't want to watch this. Because you saying how you deserve more and you don't want PJ to see you, to see that this is okay and yada, 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 yada. It's just cringe watching you say this and then knowing that you're back with this nigga now. So this is kind of cringe. The first 2 episodes so far has just been setting the tone for the seasons, been building the foundation. So let's see what it brings. Hopefully next episode it gives us more, because I was bored. All low key, and I was just on my phone. But nonetheless, that's all I have. Oh, and look at my nails. My best friend did my nails or whatever. She did a great job. And she got good prices. Y'all go ahead, fucks with her. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe if you fucks with me. And I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Bye.